guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returner, welcome back. Welcome to 2026. Almost said 2025, but welcome into 2026. My name is Darielle. I am Dari Simeon. And today I'm bringing you another video of mods that you can add to your game to add more realism. So I'm just going to be going over a couple mods that I have seen and that I found that I think would be that can add a little bit spice to your Sims 3 game, because as we all know, everyone still loves Sims 3, and you know, there's still mods coming out, so that's also great. So the first mod I'm going to be going over, it's called Be Productive, and it's by MSS Ming. Basically it says, I got tired of my Sims just sitting around neglecting their house and responsibilities, so I made some changes to push them to be productive. Most interactions were only autonomous for Sims with the neat trait, so I made cleaning a priority for all Sims except for slobs. So she or he made changes to the laundry system. Sims will do the whole laundry process, which is great because I hate when my Sims only do what I tell them to do and not do the whole house of laundry. That's very annoying. It says the process includes doing laundry, drying clothes in both the dryer and the clothesline, and getting clean laundry from both the dryer and the clothesline. Sims will also pick up their dirty clothes from the floor. All cleaning interactions listed below are non-priority to Sims. Washes dishes, Sim will prefer to use the dishwasher if they have access to one. Clean the counter, clean the toilet, clean the shower. Basically all the things that you need to basically clean, they will do it, which is great. I do know there is another mod. Well, I think if you're neat, you can just click clean the whole house, but this is great if your Sim is not neat. They will also be able to do this whole thing as well. So we will test all of this stuff out once I'm in the game. I'm just going to go over each individual mod first, so you guys can download on their Patreon and just drop it into your mods folder. This mod that I'm going to go over is by the same person, MSS Ming. It says please brush your teeth mod. So this mod will have your Sims brush their teeth. It looks like what will appear in the game. Minty breath. Sims loves to be around those with minty breath, and be sure that beats the alternative, and you get a plus mood from it. And then it looks like it will be for 4 hours. A little description says, I have been playing The Sims 3 for a while, and I've never seen my Sims brush their teeth by themselves unless I direct them to do it. With my brush your teeth mod, your Sims will no longer go their whole lives without knowing what a toothbrush looks like. That is actually really funny. She says, or he says, things to expect with my mod. Sims will now simultaneously brush their teeth. Sims who are perfectionists will brush their teeth more often. Sims will gain fun plus 20, and then Sims will gain hygiene plus 40. There are no conflicts with this mod, which is great. I just thought this would be a little cute mod to add a little realism to your game, because I know with The Sims 4, I feel like the Sims brush their teeth more. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's more of a, not a necessity, but I don't know, I just feel like it's more current in that game. Versus The Sims 3, we don't really have them wash their hands after the bathroom or brush their teeth often. So I thought this mod was really cool. Again, you can download on their Patreon and just plop it into your mods folder. Next mod that I'm going to be going over is by Twin Simming. Love her. I think it's a girl or he. Sorry if it's a guy. I love Twin Simming. They have been spontaneous with creating mods for The Sims 3, and I came across this one that I did not know about, and it's the University Valedictorian. So basically high achieving students at the Sim University now have the chance to become valedictorian of their graduating class, which I think is awesome. There is a script mod that can be placed into your package folder, which is built and tested with the update. I think the game's already updated to its highest, which is 1.69. The requirements obvious. You need to have The Sims 3 University life. A little bit of an overview. There is a University valedictorian moodlet in the game files, complete with an icon description that isn't attainable through normal gameplay. This mod adds the ability to gain the moodlet for Sims graduating from university with high grades, becoming University valedictorian Sims who receive their final report card with the Deanless moodlet active have a 20% chance of becoming the University valedictorian. In addition to gaining the valedictorian moodlet, the winning Sim will also receive a $1,000 grant as a reward for their academic success. So it looks like this will pop up in the game. It says, in honor of her or he outstanding academic achievements, whoever has been awarded valedictorian of her graduating class and receive a $1,000 grant for all her hard work. So you can also earn money, which is great. And then there's no known issues for anything, and you can just go to download mod The Sims and download, which will be right here, and then you just I think it's unscript, but I usually just download it to my game, and I use WinRAR, so I literally just extract. That's the word I was looking for, and just plop it into your mods folder. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I thought this was a cool mod to add a little bit more spice when you go to university, and you get money for it, so that's a plus. And I will link everything down in the description, so no worries. If you like a certain mod that you want to put in your game, I will have a link in my description down below. Okay, so the next mod that I'm gonna go over is by That Sweet Simmer. Love her down as well. She, and I think it's a she, has been in this community, in the Sims 3 community, and I believe Sims 4, but I do specifically remember all the hard work and mods that Sweet Simmer has put in to The Sims 3, and I love that. And this is a new one that's by her. So this is an expanded active household mod. So with this mod, you can have your, basically, for an example, you can have a family, right? And so once you have your heir from that family, you don't have to basically leave your mom and dad and your siblings and completely move out, which you can move out, but you can still have access to the parents and to the siblings. So this mod allows you to basically expand different households, but then still play in one household, if that makes sense. Have different houses basically, but this picture basically explains it. So you can have your main household, but then all still living in one household, but you have other houses where the Sims live in different houses, if that makes sense. And so I just thought this was really cool because, you know, like if you're playing like a Legacy, or, you know, you're playing Generations or something like that, you know, I always feel bad, like, especially if I have really cute Sims, I don't want to leave those cute Sims. I kind of still want to play with them, but then I'm like, you know, my heir is all grown up, young adult, like, you know, it's time to move on to the next generation. But you don't have to do it with this mod, and I just think that this mod is absolutely perfect. And again, you literally just go to, which is the link here, download on Mod The Sims, and then you just plop it into your mods folder, your mods package folder, and that's pretty much it. And I will try to go through everything, probably not everything in game, just kind of more of the simple things, like to kind of demonstrate how it works. But for the most part, you know, I will drop all the links down in the description down below. And the last mod that I have to share with you guys is Food That Affects Weight. I do have a mod already in my game that when a Sim becomes pregnant, they gain weight after the pregnancy. So I think that this is really cool because this adds realism, and this is by That Sweet Simmer. And basically, she says this is a little mod that makes food in the game have effects on the Sims' weight. Some will make them gain weight, like hot dogs, cakes, and others will help them weight loss, like salads, meat, fish, and veggies. So basically, in real life, if you're eating anything that's fattening, obviously you're gonna gain weight. If you're eating anything that is more healthy for you, you can, you know, stabilize your weight or lose some. So I thought this was really cool to add into your game. So it says before the 2 weeks and after the 2 weeks of eating high calorie meals a day. So I just thought this was a cute little mod that you can add to your game. It's nothing too major, but I just thought this was really cool to share. I don't know if a lot of people have seen it on Tumblr, but I just thought I would share. And we're gonna go ahead and hop into the game, and I'm gonna basically kind of go over all the mods that I kind of went over before. And I know I said we were gonna jump into the game, but before we do, I kind of wanted to touch on this one before we jump into the game. This is the Sims 3 custom loading screen mod. So this is by K-Pie, and they have made loading screens. I have this one currently in my game, but when you load the game, you can choose different loading screens, and I just thought this was really cool to add a little bit more of a updated game. Now that we are in 2026, everyone is trying to get that more aesthetically pleasing, like The Sims 4, that more of that updated game that, you know, The Sims 3 could be, but people are still putting out mods to make it to be like The Sims 4. So again, I have this one in my game, and what you do is you click here, you obviously download. I highlighted it because I've already downloaded, and it's gonna come into a package file. So like this, loading screen. Okay, so you can only do one loading screen at a time. So like I said, I have the first one, which is this one, and all you do is plop it into your mods folder. And so to figure out which one's which, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I chose number 1. And so when you load the game, it's gonna show you this loading screen, and it's really nice. Like you don't have that boring starter with the Into the Future, because that's the last pack that the Sims 3 team came out with. You have something better. So I thought I'd share this one as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the game. So now that we are in the game, I don't think I have any Sims who are neat. No. And literally right off the bat, she rolled to go brush her teeth. So, oh, listen. Okay. Is anybody else gonna go brush their teeth? She's gonna go brush her teeth. And literally this is just right off the startup. Like, I didn't make her go do it. Like, she right off the get-go was like, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. So I think this is pretty cool. But so that is the brush the teeth mod. What's going on over here? Are we arguing? And I do apologize, y'all. Like, my game just loaded a new save, so it might be a little laggy. The next one was the clean. Are we gonna argue? Like, what are we doing? Okay, she's gonna go brush her teeth too. And face about. So everybody's literally racing to go brush their teeth, which is absolutely hilarious. Let's see. I literally don't have. I have the freaking. Hold on. I have the no shop fridge, so we are going to need some food. Shop for groceries to see if they're gonna gain weight. I don't know how quickly. I'm gonna try to give him like a level, like high level in cooking, and see if he can whip us up something that's more healthy and then something that's more fattening, to see how that's gonna play out. What else? I do want to test the productive, but I don't have anything like dirty in the house, so that's gonna be kind of hard to kind of showcase. Like, I don't know. Let me see here. Let's do. Oh shoot, he's already at the grocery store. Let's shop by recipe. Oh, we can do that. Okay, well, I know for autumn salad you need like vegetables, so we're just gonna go run bunch of vegetables, apples. Hot dogs, she said, can make you have fattening. We're just gonna get some eggs. Literally don't know, y'all. I'm going off of memory. Okay, that should be fine. And then come home. What was gonna do? Oh, I was going to give them some money because I want to put a washer and dryer in the house. So let's see if that does something. We'll put a basket, I guess, right there, and then let's just put a washer and dryer right here. And then is this the clothes one? We'll just put one right there. Or am I like, okay, no, I want this one. And then we'll delete that one. Okay. Okay, so he's on his way back. And I said, no, I don't want that. Nope. Let's give him a level 10 in cooking. Where is it? Skills is in basic or skill level, and then cooking. Here we go. Let's do 10. Okay. Let's see, can we serve some autumn salad? And then we're gonna serve, man, what? Oh, we need a microwave or grill. Okay, let's get a microwave then. And let's put it, we'll put it there. And then I have him serve some hot dogs. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna have what is she doing? Check out. No, we are gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna try to see if anybody will pick up I don't know why my Sims are not loading. We're gonna see if she's gonna pick up the clothes. So we'll just like put the clothes here. We'll put the clothes here. And we're gonna see if anybody like does anything. She's gonna go check out the new object. Okay, so we made autumn salad. The trick is like, how do we know if someone, okay, let's just move right there. Check out the new object. Okay, let's test it out on her. She's gonna go. Okay, that's gonna be pretty annoying. Maybe I have to turn the settings down for that, because they're gonna want to keep brushing their teeth. That's gonna be kind of annoying. Okay, girl, you can't get to that. Okay, well, that's the thing though. Like, how do you gonna know, like, if your Sim's, obviously, if your Sim is gaining weight, you probably want to eat healthy, so. Do you just make one singular version of that? Oh, he put the clothes up. Oh, he's putting away leftovers. I love that. I love that. Okay, so it's like if they see anything out, put it away. She's gonna go brush her teeth. Okay. Let's see. Inros, debugger. I'm gonna have to see, because that can be pretty annoying for her to keep brushing her teeth. I mean, it's good, but like, they don't have to keep doing it, you know? So I'm gonna have to see on her website if there's like a way to like tweak the settings or something. But oh, he's gonna go do laundry. Or who's this? What are you gonna do? Who's gonna do laundry? Oh, the kid. Oh, nice. So you can have the kids do laundry, and then he's gonna go brush. Oh no, he's gonna go clean. Oh, she's cleaning the dishes. I love this mod. This is genius. Like, I don't have to worry about the house being filthy because everybody chips in. Don't mind them, they're just being affectionate. Okay, lastly but not loosely, I don't even know if that's a word. I am going to trigger her age. Or, you know what, we ain't even got to do that. Let's see. Okay. Let's have someone move out. Let's have him move out. Real estate. Move within this neighborhood. Okay, so how does that work? Do we just purchase an additional house? You feel me? Like, I'm a little confused. Hold on. Let me. Where is it? And this is why we're testing it out together, y'all. Okay, it says yada yada yada. Okay, new features. Inactive Sims can now be assigned to houses and community lots. Added to ability to edit the mod setting. Oh, you can edit it here. Okay. A new interaction. Make all assigned inactive Sims come home has been added. Okay, mod info. You need this, which I do have in my game. How does this work? This mod allows the sim and pets in the active household or inactive ones to live in different homes and community lots around the world without returning to the main house. The way it works is by default, sims will always live in the household main house. But with the sim homemaker, you can place it down. You can place it down or either own private lots, unowned houses or communities, and assign any sim within the town to the maker, making the if you want the sim to live back in the main house or to add another, simply remove the sim assigned. Hey guys, so I figured it out. So basically you have to have this sim homemaker, which you can find it in the decor. Go to sculptor. I have the search thing, whatever, forgot what it's called, and I just chose home, and it's because it's called the sim homemaker basically, right? So you want to make sure you have this plop down to whatever house that you are trying to work out of. Now clearly we still have the other house, which is over here, and then we now have this house, which is next door. So how it works is you click here and you have a bunch of items. You have assign sims to this lot, which I chose everybody. So clearly if you want to assign one specific sim, like let's say if we were assigning Brady or Avery to this lot, then you would hit assign sim to just this specific lot and just this sim. So this sim will live here in this lot while the others live on the other lot, if that makes sense. And then you can give it a name. Obviously you can name it Avery's home or something like that. You can also assign pets. You can make all sims come home, and then display. You can count how many, and then you can remove sims as well. So if I don't want Avery to live here anymore, I can remove him and he will go back to the other house that is next door, which is considered our home. So this is our home base, and then this is additional, if that makes sense. And so that's pretty much how it works. I was like so confused. And you can also like I think because she is locally right here, it won't allow me to do build by mode in the other house. So let's say if I click on Brooklyn, and I want to do build by. No? Let's see. Hold on. Okay. I guess, is this considered home? Hold on. Oh, because I assigned. Okay, let's remove Rebecca. Are you sure? Yes. Rebecca, go home. Okay, so that makes sense. So she's gonna go home. So then now I am able to do build by. Okay, that makes sense. So because I had them all selected over here, it made it to this is where everyone lived versus here. So you want to make sure whatever sim you are clicked on, if you want to add or remove or build on, make sure you have them in the correct home, like I just showed you guys. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. The only mod I didn't show was the valedictorian, which that will be kind of hard to show because I will have to complete like a week's worth of university, and I wasn't gonna do all of that. It's very self-explanatory, you know. You get good grades, you get valedictorian, and then you get a cash prize. So I didn't feel like I need to show that. But as for the other ones, that's pretty much how it worked. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. I will have everything linked down in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it. I do want to mention that if you guys have been, or if you're new, or if you're old, if you guys have been following my other challenges on my channel, they will be coming out fairly soon. Just please be patient with me. I know it's been a couple months since I've last had an episode out, but I am getting everything prepared and ready, and I will be back to finish off those challenges and continue on. But without further ado, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my future videos. Bye guys.